Okay, YouTubers, welcome back to Tim's Do-It-Yourself Garage. In an earlier video, I explained how I had tried to make repairs to this old oil can. I like piddling around with things. It's probably not worth messing with, but I like piddling around with things and see if I can fix old stuff. I don't know what year it is. It's vintage, that's for sure, because you never see oil cans like this anymore. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to try to do here. I'm going to try to take this seal off stuff I bought at a local auto supply house, and I'm gonna try to seal it up. Got a few bad areas on there. Looks like you just take the cap off. It's got a piercing device in the other end of the cap. Stick it in there, twist it around. I'll see if I don't want to squeeze none out. It's supposed to dry clear, so let me see how I can get this done. I have a few. I got one good size hole right here. There may be a few down here and then right in here. So what I might try to do is maybe put some on there and just paint the whole can. So let me see how that works. I got an old brush over here. I save old brushes and just about anything that most people would throw away. I save them because you never know when you're going to need them. And I can't find it. Not what I'm looking for anyway. Maybe I could use a toothbrush. I don't know. Oh, let's see. We'll try this old brush here. This may be a flux brush or something. I'm not really sure. Let me trim a few of these bristles off. Don't know if this brush is going to be stiff enough, but we'll give it a shot and see how it turns out. I'm just piddling around, something to do on a quiet Sunday afternoon. So let's squeeze a little bit out here and see what we got. I'm going to try not to get this stuff on my hands. It says it sets up pretty quick. Squeeze a good bit on there. It seems to be wanting to run around, so I'm just going to paint it on there and try to seal up the whole can. Like I say, I've never used this before. I don't know how it may turn out. Hopefully it'll seal it up and I can put a little oil in it and see how she works. It's really for nostalgic purposes. I'm not worried about if I get any real use out of it, but I'll just paint this on here. It's getting kind of gummy. It did say it set up pretty quick. Let me put a little bit more on there. Said it did set up pretty quick, so I'm going to goob some more on here. Let me replace the cap before it dries up. I'm trying to replace the cap and hold the can and everything where it won't run off and get down on my workbench. But anyway, we'll take and brush this around. I'm going to brush it all the way up to the edge of the threads and just keep working it around. I don't know how I'll clean my brush up. I'll worry about that later. It's just an old brush I found somewhere. And it sure is starting to set up, guys. It's starting to thicken up like a gel. I don't know if it's going to dry smooth or not. Don't really care. It's really starting to set up. I think the instructions said it set up in like 6 minutes. So it's really starting to get stiff on me there. And maybe I should have just kind of worked it around with a putty knife or something. Let me get something to dip this brush in and I'll be right back. Don't know if this will work or not to clean the brush, but I'm going to try to put this brush down in a little bit of mineral spirits here. If it don't clean it, nothing to lose. like I say, I found the brush somewhere. I certainly didn't buy it. But we'll let that sit in there so it won't harden up. And I might try a different approach to this thing. Put the lid back on my mineral spirits. Set it over to the side and let this sit for, keep it from hardening up. What I think I might do is try to work it and finish it with a putty knife. Let me goob a little more on there, or apply a little more. Old Southern boy, I use terms that most people maybe not be correct, or my grammar's not correct, but I get my point across. So let's try it again. Put a little more on there. And we'll see how it works, trying to smooth it with a putty knife. It looks like I'm getting better results. That brush was keeping it all rough. The brush bristles was keeping it rough. So I'm just going to put a little more on there. I probably tend to overuse things, but we'll put a little more on there. And see how it goes. Oop, dripping down on my workbench. Oh, we got a mess here. But anyway, I'm going to smooth this on around. And we'll let it sit up. I don't know if you can sand it or not. I don't know how pretty it's going to be when I get done. Got a lot dripping down on the workbench. And I'll probably put this video up, even though it's probably not one of my better videos, but I figure I can only get better as time goes on. The main thing, guys, is I want to show you that don't be afraid to try things yourself. This is Tim's Do-It-Yourself Garage. We'll see you later.